Have you ever heard someone say a sentence with would and thought?
I understand it, but I don't know how to use it myself.
You hear it all the time.
Would you like some coffee?
I would love to help,
If I had more time, I would travel more.
but when it's your turn to speak, the word would feels confusing.
Welcome back to Mr. Learn English. I'm Josh.
And I'm Emily. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Today, we're going to talk about one small word that makes English sound polite, natural, and fluent.
The word would,
Many learners understand would when they listen,
but they don't feel confident using it when they speak.
and that's completely normal.
So in this episode, we're going to make would feel easy.
No grammar stress,
No complicated rules,
just real English.
real situations.
And a feeling for how people actually use would in daily life.
Before we begin, we want to say one quick thing.
If these English podcast episodes have been helpful for you so far, please give this video a like.
It really helps us and helps more learners find Mr. Learn English.
All right, let's begin. Emily, before we talk about rules or examples, how does would feel to you when people use it?
That's a great question. To me, would feel soft. It feels polite. It feels less strong than will.
Yes, exactly.
When people use would, they often sound more gentle
More careful.
and sometimes a little unsure.
That doesn't mean weak.
It means kind and polite.
Let's listen to two very simple sentences.
I will help you.
That sounds clear and strong.
It feels certain.
Now listen to this one.
I would help you.
That feels different,
Softer.
like there is a condition.
Or a thought in the speaker's mind.
Yes, it sounds like maybe something else needs to happen first.
Or maybe it's just an idea.
That's an important feeling to remember.
Will sounds direct and strong.
Would sounds polite, gentle, and not 100% certain.
And that feeling is more important than memorizing rules.
Exactly.
English is not only grammar.
It's also emotion and intention.
When you feel the word, using it becomes easier.
So today, we'll help you feel would,
We'll show you how people use it to be polite,
how they use it to imagine,
how they use it to talk about the past,
and how they use it to share opinions and preferences.
all in simple, natural English.
Next, we'll start with one of the most common uses of would in real life.
Polite requests and offers.
Now let's start with one of the most common ways people use would in daily life.
Polite requests and offers
You hear this everywhere.
in cafes,
At work,
with friends.
with strangers.
Yes, would is very important for sounding polite in English.
Instead of sounding strong or direct, would helps you sound kind and respectful.
Let's look at a simple example.
Can you help me?
This sentence is okay,
It's clear.
but it sounds a little direct.
Now listen to this.
Would you help me?
That sounds softer,
More polite?
more friendly.
Yes, native speakers often choose would when they want to be polite.
Another very common sentence is, would you like,
You hear this all the time.
would you like some coffee?
Would you like to sit here?
Would you like help?
These sentences are everywhere.
And they are very useful for learners.
Exactly.
Instead of thinking about grammar, just remember this feeling.
When you want to sound polite, use would.
Now, let's listen to a short real-life conversation.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Or you can say, no, I'm okay. Thank you.
Both answers are polite and natural.
Now let's talk about offers because would is very common there too.
You can say, I would like to help.
That sounds polite and calm.
You can also say, I'd like to help.
Yes, native speakers often say I'd instead of I would.
That's very common in conversation.
But for now, it's okay to say the full form.
I would like,
Another very common offer is, would you like me to?
for example, would you like me to open the window?
That sounds very polite.
Very natural.
Now let's help learners practice.
Imagine you are offering something to someone,
You can say, would you like some water?
or would you like help?
Say one sentence out loud.
Short and simple.
That's real speaking practice.
Now let's look at would in questions because this is very common too.
You can ask, would you like to come with me?
Or would you like to try this?
These questions feel friendly,
Not strong.
not demanding.
Yes, that's why would is so important in daily English.
It helps conversations feel smooth and comfortable.
Now let's pause and review.
We use would to be polite.
We use would to make offers.
We use would to ask gently.
You don't need to remember rules.
Just remember the feeling.
Polite.
Soft.
Friendly.
Next, we'll look at would for talking about preferences and imaginary situations like I would rather and if I had more time, I would.
Now let's talk about another very common way people use would in daily English.
Talking about preferences and choices,
Yes, this is something people do all the time.
they talk about what they prefer, what they like more, or what they would choose.
One very useful phrase is, I would like.
You already heard it earlier.
I would like some coffee.
I would like to rest.
This phrase is polite and very natural.
Another very common phrase is I would rather.
This is used when you are choosing between two things.
For example, you can say, I would rather stay home.
That means staying home is your preference.
Yes, and you might hear this at work or with friends.
Someone asks, do you want to go out?
You can say, I would rather stay home.
That sounds calm and polite.
Now let's talk about imaginary or unreal situations, because this is another important use of would.
This is when you talk about something that is not happening right now.
It's an idea,
A thought.
an imagination.
For example, you can say, if I had more time, I would travel more.
This sentence is very common.
It means you don't have more time now, but you are imagining.
Yes. And this is not difficult grammar.
It's just a way to talk about dreams, wishes, or ideas.
Another example is, if I lived near the beach, I would go swimming every day.
This is not real now,
It's just a thought.
and would helps you talk about it.
Exactly.
Now, let's listen to a short real-life style conversation.
What would you do if you had more free time?
I would relax more.
Yeah, me too.
That's real English.
Short sentences.
Simple ideas.
Now let's talk about opinions, because would is also common there.
People often say, I would say.
For example, I would say this is a good idea.
This sounds softer than saying, this is a good idea.
Yes, it sounds polite and thoughtful.
Now, let's help learners practice.
Answer these questions out loud.
What would you like to do this weekend?
What would you rather do, stay home or go out?
If you had more time, what would you do?
Remember, one short sentence is enough.
Don't think too much.
Just speak.
That's how fluency grows.
Now here's something very important to remember.
You don't need to use would perfectly.
Native speakers don't think about rules when they speak.
They use would because it feels right.
And the more you listen and practice, the more natural it becomes.
Finally, we'll review everything, compare would with will, and help you feel confident using would in real conversations.
Now let's slow down and bring everything together, because would becomes easy when you understand the feeling behind it.
Today, we learned that would is not just a grammar word.
It's a communication tool.
It helps your English sound polite, gentle, and natural.
We started by talking about would for polite requests and offers.
We heard sentences like, "Would you like some coffee?" and "Would you help me?"
These sentences sound kind and respectful.
They help conversations feel comfortable.
Then we talked about would for preferences.
You learned how to say, "I would like," and "I would rather."
These phrases help you talk about choices without sounding strong or demanding.
After that, we talked about imaginary situations.
We use sentences like, if I had more time, I would travel more.
This is how English speakers talk about dreams, ideas, and possibilities.
We also talked about opinions.
You learned how to say, "I would say," when sharing your thoughts politely.
Now here's the most important thing to remember.
You don't need to remember long grammar rules to use would correctly.
Native speakers don't do that.
They use would because it feels right in the situation.
When you want to sound polite, you use would.
When you want to imagine, you use would.
When you want to soften your opinion, you use would.
So instead of worrying about rules, focus on listening.
Notice when people use would.
Notice how it changes the feeling of a sentence.
Then try using one small sentence yourself.
For example, "I would like some coffee."
Or, I would help if I could.
One sentence is enough.
That's real progress.
Before we finish, we want to remind you of something important.
You don't need perfect English to speak well.
You don't need to sound like a native speaker.
If people understand you, your English is working.
And using words like would helps your English sound calm and confident.
Thank you for learning with us at Mr. Learn English.
We're proud of you for practicing and improving step by step.
If this episode helped you, stay with us for more real-life English lessons and simple speaking practice.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye till next time.